Hello everyone. In today's practice, we will learn about reading the file and writing into the file using Java code. So for that, we have to understand that whenever you are working with a file, right, um, you have to understand about the input stream. Input stream means from where your input will come, right? How it will interact with your system, right? It's like this. Same is the case with output stream. So output stream is you are taking the output from a file, something like that. Okay. But nowadays, there are a lot of different classes available, different libraries available, which is making this task very easy. We'll see with the example. We'll see that with example. So I have seen some of the blogs. This is from the Java T point. This seems good. A very simple example to start working with the file and how to open a file, how to write something there, right? That thing. It's good. It's good. So I'm taking a reference for with this, but it's very simple. Okay. Let's do it. So what it is saying that there is a class file writer that you can use. Theoretically, you have to read it, theoretically read it, right? But I'm going directly to the program so that we'll see all the lines, and through this we are talking about the theory itself, right? But I'm coming directly to the program and I'll make you understand how it works. The file writer, there is a class which is available in IO, java.io package, right? And when you say file writer, any reference name is equals to new file writer, and then you pass the file name. Okay, so it will have its control, or we can say pointer, where it can start doing some functions, like let's say write is one such function, where if you will call dot write, then whatever you will write, it will write as it is into that system. And then once your task is done, you can close it. So this is a very simplest example of how you can do it through Java program in just 3 lines of code. Let's try this. So before reading it, we are learning writing, okay, file writing. So let's make a new class and we'll give it a name, file write demo. Let's see this first. Okay. Fine. Sorry, this is under advanced we have created. Great. What they are saying. So I saw that one time only, but it's very easy that I'm able to remember it also, right? So they say that there is a file writer, and you do control space, so you automatically get the exact syntax of it. So file writer, okay. And I did control space. So automatically, once you resolve it, it will import for you. So it is under java.io. Okay, it is under java.io. You can give any name. Let's say if I'm giving FW, that is fine. You can give any name here, is equals to new file writer. Again, same thing, control space. So if you see here, when I'm doing it, I can check the definition of it. It's saying that it constructs a file writer given the file to write using the platforms, and there are some other definitions. You can go here, read it properly, what it is saying. Parameter, what is the parameter you have to pass? You have to the file to write, means you have to give a file object or the path. for that file. Simple. Enter. Control space enter. I have to give a file path. In double quote as a string you have to pass. So let's give a file. So if that file is not present, it will create it, I think. I'm just guessing. Let's try this. So this is my path to create it, right? And let's assume that it's a big path, right? Anyways, slash try.txt. I'm giving the name as try.txt. Okay, I'll show you the full thing. You can give any path in your system. So what I've done, FileWriter fw is equals to new FileWriter and a particular path. And at the end, I have put try.txt. But this is giving me error. This is giving me error. And if I hover over it, it's saying unhandled exception type IO exception. So it's saying while doing this, opening a file or any operation when you do, there can be one exception, right? So what is the solution? It's suggesting you the solution also. Two quick fixes available. Either you throw the exception or surround this code with try catch. Both thing is fine, right? As of now, I'm selecting this. So once you select it, it will say throw I exception. That means in your code block, whenever IO exception will come, it will throw. It's like this. You can handle it through try catch also. You can handle it through try catch also. That's it. And can I now say fw dot? Now there are different functions. Append some character sequence, right? The very simple one is write. When you say write, and in the double quote, if I say hi, I am learning Java, something like this. Will it work? Let's see whether it will work or not. So just 2 lines. And in this path, there is no file as of now, right? There is no file. Just day 22 notes is there. But actually, I'm saying try.txt, which is not there. So if I run this, and if I'll see whether this is working or not, it is executed. Execution is done. If I go here, see here, this try.txt is created, but there is no content, I think. If I'll open it, there is no content. Why? Why there is no content? Because your object reference is still open. You should close it. Okay, there is one more line. You have to close this. So here you have to say fw dot close. Save this. Let's delete that file again. So how it works, if the file is present, it's fine, it will work on it. If file is not present, it will create it there. It will create it. So going back, saving this, and now let's run this again. Done. And the execution is very fast. You will not be able to see what is happening. See here, try is created, and hi, I am learning Java is there in that file. Okay, fine. So through FileWriter, it's very simple. Then there are other functions which you should learn. Can I write after the close? Obviously not. Once you close the FileWriter, and if I write another line, something like this, hello. Let's say if I'm writing another line, hello, will it work? No, it won't work. Let's see what kind of error you will get. It's saying that it's a very valid errors it is showing. It is saying that stream closed. it's a IO exception that you closed it and then you want to do something, right? It's like this. So that is not allowed. Okay, it's saying the stream closed. Fine, done. So this is not allowed. So close will be the last statement. Once your writing is done or reading is done, right? Those kind of object you can close related to file thing, file reader or file writer. Fine. Now, can I write more things? How it will work? So can I say fw dot write again something? So write, and then I'm saying this is beginning. This is second line. We'll say this is second line. I want this to be a second line, right? First line is, hi, I'm learning Java. Second line is actually, this is second line I want to do. Okay. Now, let me check. We closed it, right? Great. Now I'll run it again. So let's see what will happen. Done. There is no exception occurred. If I'll open this time here, it's saying, hi, I'm learning Java. This is second line. But this is not coming in the second line. What it does, let's understand. Whenever you're saying fw.write, it checks what is the last point, right? And it writes there. It's like this. It checks what is the last, cursor. Where is the cursor? So when you said this thing, hi, I'm learning Java. So the cursor is here in the file. So whatever you will write, it will write exactly after that. Okay, it's like this. If you want to make it in the next line, you have to explicitly put here \n. So \n means go to the next line. \n means go to the next line. Let's run this again. And when you are running this, let's check what is the output. Now it's coming in the next line. See here. Fine. Simple one. So you can play with the string. You can play with the string, right? It's a string, whatever you want to put here. And it's not like that you can put only a string. You can put, integer things also. It's up to you. When you say file.write, it's like system.out.println, where you can append a string plus characters. Or sorry, string character sequence plus any value also. That is also fine. So for example, I'll say integer salary. Salary is equals to 123.98, something like this. Sorry, it should be double, right? Integer. So I'll say double salary is equals to this. And here, if I want to write another line, I'll say fw dot write. You can write comma, all thing is fine. So you can say salary is equal to plus sign salary, whatever you want to say. Salary plus means you're appending, comma, and it's month end. I'm putting some random thing here. Don't worry. It's showing me error. What it is showing me? The method write int in the type outstream is not applicable for the argument bool. We did some mistake. Don't worry. This thing I did, I put a double quote here. It will end here. My bad. It will be like this. And now let's run this. So it's like you can put anything. It's same as system.out.println. Now if I'll run this, let's see the content of file. It is showing me this is second line, salary is this, and its month and all the things. So this is about file writing. It's very simple. It's very simple. So we are working with simple TXT file or CSV file. You can do the same thing for the CSV file, but it may not work for other type of extensions, let's say Excel file, XLS, right? Or Paint or anything, those things, PDF. You will not be able to use the same code for different type of files, right? It works with, I'm saying .txt and CSV. Let me write it. It will work with .txt or CSV file also it will work. Okay, no issue. That's it about the writing part. But let's see what are the other functions present there. Maybe we can use some of them. So fw dot append is there. So append is simple. Append is again same. Whatever you want to append as to the last, right? So it's saying append the specified character to this writer, right? So you can append characters. It's like this. Append means adding at the end, obviously. Or what other functions we have? Close equal flush. Flush. So flushes the stream. So it will flushes mean it will flush out, delete those things. It's like this. Rest of the things you don't have to use it generally. You don't have to use. Write is the main function which you have to use. Okay. Otherwise, we don't have to use any other thing. Okay. So smartly, let's say you want to put something as a tabular format. How you will do it? Let's do it quickly. What I will write? I'll say fw dot write. I'll say in the bracket, I will say name backslash t age. Okay, name and age. Or if I want to put comma after the backslash t, it's also fine. After this also you can put, but let's put it here, name and age. I want to do this thing, right? And it's better you put it backslash n here because it should not what we say, mingle with, or it should not go with this line, right? Salary part, name and age. And one more thing, if you want to put, I will say backslash t. Backslash t means putting a tab. Okay, I think 8 spaces separated. So backslash t, and then again, let's say name, age, phone number. Okay, and then I want to put in the next slide. So what I can say, write, and then start it. So again, backslash n, changing the then name, let's say Nitesh, then backslash t, comma, age, let's say 35, then again backslash t, comma, phone number, let's say something like this. Done. In the same way you can write it. So you have to understand about the format then, right? How you are putting the values. If you want to put it like looking like a tabular thing, right? So here I can put anything. Let's say John, age 30, phone number 9999, something like this. Save it. Let's run this. So formatting part you have to make on your own. It will not take care, right? You have to, put the formatting part on your own. So if you see here, it's coming like Nitesh, 35, this, John, then 30 and this. Here there is no alignment, right? There is no like proper alignment that comma will come here like a comma, and then there is no alignment for the comma part. You have to take care how you want to put it. It's like this. Okay. But I was showing that you can use, this is called special characters, right? Or sequences, which you can use \t, \n. Okay. Fine. This is about writing into the file. We'll see the read part now.